Okay, perfect. So let's relax in Shavasana. Come down to the floor. Oh, forgot to turn the music on. I'm not doing very well here. Hold on. Okay, good. Can we hear the music and is it an okay mix? You. Perfect, everyone. 5 minutes. Let's relax fully and gently. Safely start to spread out on your mat if you're feeling tense. Let go very gradually. Breathe into any areas of extra tension or tiredness. Any aches or pains. Focus on them to start, to allow them to spread out, to gently release as you relax, as you heal through your pranic energy, through your yoga session. Feel comfortable. Relax on your mat. Belly rises up like a balloon. Exhale, let it flatten down and soften. Pushing fully in. Abdomen rises up. And exhale fully and soften. Draw those hands further away, more towards the feet, about 45 degrees. As the shoulder blades relax, you can bring those arms a little bit further away. And as the legs relax, you can just lift each one gently, and then they lengthen along the floor. Just lift the heel up gently and then place back down. Pushing in just a little bit more as the neck relaxes. Breathe in deeply. Keep that lovely rhythmical breath. Exhaling completely with a little pause either end of the breath work. Deeply relax. Deeply soften. Really focus on softening the fingers, softening the toes. Keep that breath very deep. Feel heaviness in the backs of the knees, in the shoulder blades, the wrists, heels. Relax the buttock. Gently bring the legs together. Oh, stretch the arms up overhead. Squeeze the buttocks, squeeze, 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 lift the buttocks, keep the arms over the head and then let body come back down. Arms out by your sides. Just hug your right knee and prepare. We're actually usually going to come straight up to standing in a little while, so be prepared for that. Let's rotate both ankles. Good, change direction. Perfect, release. Then hug the left knee and squeeze. Lifting the heel of the right foot and rotate both ankles at the same time. Perfect, change direction. Excellent. Now both knees in and squeeze, keep the knees together. Just a very gentle straighten elbows. Elbows straighten and bend, forwards and back. Yes, perfect. Good. And knees wide, feet wide. Gentle, very gentle, halfway each side, rock from side to side. Massage the spine, waking up the lower back. Perfect. Just rolling the bolster away, bring the feet flat on the floor, raise the arms up to the ceiling, rotate the wrists. Looking good, everyone. Change direction with your rotations. Good. Shaking out. Safely just roll to one side as we're not quite warmed up yet. It's safer to roll to one side to come up. And then get socks off, even this early. Hey, lovely. Brilliant. So, think about hip width apart. Taking out shoulder rolls. Good. Change direction. Good. Hands just facing forwards. And again, just little rocks to start. We don't do something extreme yet because we're warming up, properly warming up like we do from lying. Fancied a bit of a change, doing it from standing. Okay, soft knees, knees over toes, interlock the elbows and just stretch round. Very gently. Allow the chest to go from side to side. Allow the knees to be soft so they can turn a little bit. Good, change direction. Deep breaths, deep sighs. Shaking out. As you float the arms up, bend the knees, get those knees over toes. As you exhale the arms, straighten the legs to full straighten. Down we go. Inhale up. Deep breath, exhale. Nice. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Very nice. Shaking out. Okay, just want you to have the legs wider and bend into each knee. Let's have hands on the waist. Knees to the front, toes to the front, straight spine. Don't lean forwards at all. Be very aware of the upper body is in mountain pose. Very good. Just gently turn the left toes out. We're going to go past the toes for this one. Very nice. Keep the chest to the front towards me. Yes, nice. Good. Left toes to the front, right toes turn out. Make sure you've got a nice space between the legs. Lovely, Claire. Keep those breaths flowing. We're still warming up and we need to stay awake, stay aware. So lovely deep breaths. Excellent. And then toes turning out. Arms into priestess pose. And draw the shoulders down. Exhale. Inhale. Drop as low as you feel comfortable in your hips. Nice. I like the fact that you're all being very nice and up in the upper body in that mountain pose position. Good. Feet slightly apart, hands on the waist. And we're just rocking up onto the toes. Strong in the ankles, then push down into the heels. Lift up the toes, stick the bottom back. Counter-levering it up, straight spine. Down, heels away, sorry, toes up, heels digging in, up onto the toes. Rock that way, forwards and back, bottom back to get those toes up. And last one. Stay up, bring the arms up into prayer position above the head on your tippy toes. Good, lengthen the knees. Looking good, exhale the arms. Brilliant. Okay, let's focus on a balance now. Weight into the left foot. Hold under the knee. Quite a low balance to start. Check you haven't leant to the left. And as you hold and breathe and focus, somewhere above my head, don't look at me, I might wobble. Okay, deep breath. As you can see, my leg is just slowly raising up. These are all exercises we do from lying down. Let's just do them from standing release. Okay, a little bit of a wiggle. Perfect, good. Then weight into the right foot. Lift, have a low balance to start. Just get those shoulders level. Breathe into the belly, focus above my head. And then pull. Gently start to pull a little bit higher, a little bit higher. Stop where you start feeling a bit unbalanced. It's not a competition, you just do what feels right for your body. Nice, Francie. Keep breathing. Ooh, I was just too busy looking across. Deep breaths. Yes, lovely everyone, and down. Good. Feet as wide as your yoga mat, and we are focusing on the upper body rather than the hips. Focus on the chest dropping, then chest to ceiling. Chair strut. So it's a little bit different energy because you're focusing on the upper body, and then we're going to focus on the lower body. Good. Going the other way, I want you have more of a pelvic movement, move from the hips. Really focus on your hips. Good. Arms out. Wiggle out the hips. I want you to stay looking forwards, but just side to side. Deep breaths. Lovely, everyone. Excellent. Shoulders up. Release. Hands in penguin. And up. Release down. Good. And up. Release down. Side penguin, but hold. And then gently look up. Good. The neutral penguin. Down the right. Once you've side stretched, look up. Very nice. Hands on the thighs. I often do this slightly wrong because as I come down, soft knees, see I've rounded my shoulders. You have to sort of stick the belly down. If you're like me and you round your shoulders when you're into flat back, push your belly down and feel a straightness in your spine. Try and get as low as a flat back. Okay. So actually, Francine, you do have a flat back already, so you don't need to draw the belly down. Just release the belly a little bit for me. Yes, perfect. Flat back. Nice. Yeah. So don't stick your bottom back. Go neutral into your back. Yes, perfect. Hold and breathe. A little bit lower if you can, Lucy. Just bend the elbows to get lower. Bend the elbows. Yeah. Nod your head, everyone. Shake your head no. Bend the knees a little bit more. Tuck your tailbone under and roll up. Let's be safe in the spine. Back up to mountain pose. Let's slide down again. So, to get that back flat, remember you can bring the elbows out and bend them. Okay, flat back. Good. Chin tucked in, forehead parallel to the floor. Nice, Irene, that looks perfect. Just slightly up with the shoulders to get to flat back, as in the body lifts just up, not just the shoulders. Yeah. Good. Stay and breathe. Once more, nod your head yes, shake your head no. Tuck your tailbone under now, gently roll the body back up. Very nice, shoulder rolls. Good, change direction. Perfect. A standing sun salutation, so nice and safe to start, which is more gentle. Let's have the bolster right by our feet, just in front. Yes, very nice, good. Inhale and exhale, prayer position. Inhale, soft knees and arch. Hips forward and back into prayer. Bow forwards, this time with a straight back. You know where your back needs to be for a flat back. We've just practiced that. So do that, but with straight knees. Then soften the knees. Bring the hands to your bolster. Let the head hang, nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Gently walk back. Pressing into your bolster. Lengthens the arms so you have a different feeling in your downward dog. Let's all pray that your bolsters don't roll away. So keep an eye on that. Good. Soften the knees. Come up onto the toes. Drop the knees down. Gently, toes are tucked under. Let's open the camel. Hands back down on the bolster. Push down, back into that slightly elevated downward dog. Keep it quite short. Don't be long in your downward dog. So when you drop your knees down, come back into camel. Keep those toes tucked under, everyone. Good. One last one. Push through the heels. Can you see how short I am in my downward dog? It makes it safer because obviously your hands are on your bolster. Short downward dog means as in your heel of the hands are quite closer to the toes than you normally do. Okay, I want you to soften the knees, bring the hands towards your ankles, hold the ankles or the shins wherever you reach, and let the head hang. Forward bend with very straight knees. Deep, deep breaths as you fold forwards. Good, soft knees now. All fours with the hands on the floor. Toes pointing back. And in and out of cow face pose. So I just want you, let's switch, let's come out of mute. Oh no, you haven't. Your mute sign was off my screen. Okay, so we want to be from this position, you're fine, sorry Claire. False alarm, you travel back into child pose with the knees closed. Lift back onto all fours. Soften the buttocks. Shake out the buttocks. Think back. Careful of your knees. If you have any issues with your knees, just hover over the heels. Otherwise, we're all trying to get the heels very close or if onto the buttocks if possible. And then up. Weight bearing into the wrists. Very good for us. Travel back. And forwards. And back. And forwards. Good. Let's come a little bit closer to the bolster. Bring the hands onto the bolster. Bring the right foot forwards. And your hands are just on the gold bits of your bolster, if you have gold bits, i.e. the very edges. And then you can either shuffle the left toes, knees back, knee back, or you just stay short. Depends how your back's feeling. Okay, we'll stay in our lunge. Okay, and I have just learned, because I read an article, that to make the, obviously the flexibility of the ankle, they do advise you can go slightly through, so knee past ankle. So be very careful as you do this. Can you see what I'm doing? Rather than the classic knee above ankle, we're going to go knee past ankle. Okay, which is something I haven't really taught, but that's because I think in India it was about people doing yoga every day, and this isn't a great position to do always. It's just good for ankle flexibility. Okay, and then we travel back, all the way back. Keep the toes on the floor. Try and go as far back as you can. Both buttocks to the wall behind you. Travel forwards, wherever the knee naturally comes, that's it. If it's too much on the knee, just knee above ankle. Travel back, but keep the toes down. All right, let's change sides. Get that bolster in a lovely position. You've got your hands on the end. Now I'm going to shuffle forwards and just go slightly past my ankle. Slightly past my knee. my toes. What am I trying to say? The knee is not above the ankle. The knee is just past the ankle. Oh dear. Okay, now breathe deeply here. Good weight bearing into the wrist. When you travel back, both buttocks pushing to the wall equally behind, and you keep the toes down. Weight equal in both hands as you travel forwards again. Looking forwards and up. Deep breath, slightly past your usual knee position. You can. Yes, lovely. Anita, excellent. Travel back. Keep the toes down. Shoulders rounding. And then forwards. Okay, good. And then let's do swan with wrists on our bolster whilst it's there. Let the head hang. Good. Roll the bolster towards you. Bring it behind you. Toes tucked under. We do a lovely, have the bolster on the ankle so we can all hopefully do a lovely camel pushing into the bolster. If not, fingertips. And fingertips can either be forwards or back. I prefer forwards towards my knees. And gently arch. Hips forward, forward, forward with the hips. Chest open, open, open. Toes tucked under. Good. Neutral. Get the bolster close to the knees. Point the toes back. If you can, sink into your heels, bottom on the bolster. But immediately, let's just travel forwards, the elbows down, head hangs. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. And roll up, back into hero pose. I think Jules might be leaving in a little while, so goodbye to Jules when she leaves. Lovely. Gently come up. Let's bring the bolster away. Okay, come up to standing. Gently roll up. Okay. Bolster goes a little bit further away. Inhale. Oh, sorry, I'll wait. Actually, let's grab some water. Okay, so we often focus on warriors. So today we're focusing on triangles. Okay, so we're standing tall at the front of our mat. Do have your bolster quite close by, but not on the feet this time. Standing tall. Lovely, everyone. Let me just see if we're all ready. Oh, I think Francine's gone off for a GP. Oh, okay, inhale. And exhale, prayer position. Then lift the right knee. Push the palms together in prayer to help you balance. Both shoulders level. When you bring the knee in line with the knee, simply bring the toes down. Heel pointing up. Sweep the arms up into a version of Warrior One. Good. Now shorten it so you've got both feet in Egyptian pose where the toes are facing forwards. But what I'd like you to do is get the gap between the feet bigger. So you're just going to push the left foot out to the left. So the gap is bigger side to side. Okay, good. You then bend the back knee, exhale forwards. You might need to bend the front knee, get that bolster just to the right of the left foot. Sorry, we haven't done this for a while. This is called Vinny. triangle. I need to make my bolster a bit higher. And then you bring the left arm up. And if you need to bend into the front knee, do. It's a very short reverse triangle. Yeah. Binny style. If it feels too much, bend both knees. If you feel fine, straighten both knees. Listen to your body. Lovely, Irene. Good, Helen. One arm directly above the other arm. Long fingers. Good. Bend the knees. Head comes down. Roll the body up. I like to use a bolster because it slightly distributes the weight, so it's slightly better than a block. Okay, we're doing the other side. Inhale. Actually, I need to change ends. Okay, let's get ready. Inhale and exhale, prayer position. Inhale, up and back. And then prayer. Oh, I think we just lifted the leg. Sorry about that, folks. And then push the palms together, lift the left knee. So we added in a back bend, nothing wrong with that. Deep breaths. Good. Left toes just drop, a very short version of a warrior one. Can you see my feet aren't that far apart from each other? Good. Heel comes down, separate the feet wider, but at a distance. Soften both knees to hinge forwards and down. Bring the bolster to one side of your foot. Press down and twist. Once you've twisted, if you can, straighten both legs. If it feels too much, keep the knees bent. One hand directly above the other. Palm facing the wall that your head is facing. Top of palm. Lovely, Muddy. That's good. Gently come down. Let's step forward. You might need to move your bolster. Have the feet as wide as your yoga mat and just forward bend with the hands at each end of your bolster. Let the head hang, straight legs. Bolster just in front of the toes. Good, arms hanging down, gently roll up. Very nice, good. Shoulder rolls. And the other way. So we're going to be on the long length of our yoga mat. Don't need the bolster for this next one. The classic triangle. So bring the feet facing forwards. And then you turn your right foot out. Okay, both legs are straight. But your right toe is turning all the way out. Left toes are forward. Arms come out. Reach to your right. Don't try and reach too far down. Keep it a side stretch. So just focus on the side of your body and then your right arm might lower, but do not try and reach your foot. Navel to the front completely. Even rotate the navel upwards. Don't turn it down and don't go too low down. I'm such a stickler for triangle because some people do reach for the foot and you've lost everything. So don't do that. Good. Gently come out. Turn your right feet forward. Left toes turn out. Both legs straight. Hips to the front. Reach to the left. Come down. Remember, focus on your side stretch and rotating the chest up, and then the hand just naturally lowers slightly. No weight in that left hand. Breathe. Lovely, guys. That looks fabulous. Anita, well done. Necklines, everyone. Everyone's neck is in line and spine. In line with your spine. Well done. Good. Shaking out, toes forwards. Just want you to, toes are parallel, like we did at the beginning of class, bend into each knee. Ah, lovely. Good. Okay. Another triangle, everyone. So we turn our right foot out. We want to go a bit wide if we can. And knee is above ankle, not past, above ankle. You want to, again, the principles of a normal triangle are there. Belly to the front, hips wide open. And let's lean to the left to start and then bring the forearm close to the knee if we can. If we can't, drop that low. It can be the top of the thigh or down to the knee. Left arm up and over. And top arm is in line. Upper arm in line with your ear. So not straight up, over. Good. Necklines, let me see. Yep, lovely. Very short name of wide-angled side triangle. Okay, good. Rotate your chest up, Francine. You turned it down. Turn it up, lovely. Good. Coming out. Toes turn in. Other toes out. Really open hips. Reach. Get that side stretch first before you drop. Nice, good. Right arm up and over close to the right ear. Long straight elbow. Don't bend the elbow, straighten it. Lovely, Helen, good. My shoulder's too close to my ears. I'm just going to draw my shoulder away. It's up like that. So I'm just drawing it away. Okay, good. Coming out, turn the toes forward. Just a soft forward bend, so soft knees. Just bring the body down. Hold outer side of the knees, or if you have more flexibility, down the side of the lower legs, but don't force it. Find a place that feels right and safe for you. You can actually clasp the lower leg if it makes you feel safer in the pose. Look between the legs, crown of head parallel to the floor. Body starts to relax in a forward bend. Arms just slowly and gradually lowering, even if it's a millimeter at a time. Deeply breathe. Too much in the knees, just soften. And then let's just place the hands forwards. Heel and toe maybe on the fingertips on the floor rather than the feet. Heel and toe the feet closer together. Let's come back onto all fours and then let's rest in swan. So knees wide, big toes touching. Slide the hands forwards and drop. Well done. Coming up, we're using the bolster behind the back, along the spine, bolster along the spine, for final not final relaxation, halfway through relaxation. So do grab some water, put your socks on. and lie with the bolster under the spine. Okay. You can also use your block to go under your head. This is a beautiful way to open the chest. Before we relax, we are going to do some hip work. Good. So bottom on the floor, Francine. Sorry. Resting fish is bottom on the floor. Lovely. Ooh. Okay, so we're leaning back. Get comfy. Not everybody's resting fish looks the same. To find where the gap works for you. And let's have the feet on the floor. Wiggle out the hips. Knees up to ceiling. Chest open, chin tucked in. Okay, lengthen the left leg away and circle the right knee. Good. Change direction. Deep breaths. Use your elbows to stop you falling off your bolster. Good. Lengthen the right leg away. Left knee circles. Deep breaths. Good. Change direction. Good. Both feet flat. And then lower body in Baddha Konasana, cobbler, for as long as you feel comfortable for your Shavasana. We have 4 minutes of Shavasana to go. So I just want you to start in cobbler. At any point you'd rather bring the legs long, do that. Okay, deep breaths. If your chin is in the air, definitely get that block under your head. Chin should be tucked in, aiming towards the throat or the breastbone. In case you're thinking you're breathing deeply enough, breathe even more deeply. Very nice. And actually, if we bring the knees up and then either lengthen away, or you can bring the feet wide, bring the knees together. Counter stretch. Lovely, Liz. Very nice. Good. And legs away when you're ready. Start to soften the breath for the last minute, gentle breaths. Okay, perfect, everyone. So, two options for classic fish. We're going to use the bolster, but I really don't want Liz or Lucy doing the head back pose because of your neck and vertigo, and Lucy, obviously, because of your medical history. Yeah, Lucy, listen. Good. Okay. So if you are Lucy or Liz, you will be doing it this way. So you do bring your bottom up a little bit, but head is resting on the bolster. Okay, feet flat on the floor. For the rest of us, as long as you have a history of not getting dizzy in fish pose, you wiggle back and let the head hang back off the back of the bolster. Okay. So head rests on the bolster if you need to. At any point, you can have the head back on the bolster, just wiggle down. But for a few breaths, we're going to stay in, this is active fish pose, okay? Deep breath, chest is open, try and nudge the elbows away. Deep breath, bottom on the bolster. Head either hanging back or resting on the bolster. Keep breathing. Good. Let's bring our hands behind the head to lift up the head. Or whatever pose you're in, you're clasping the hands behind the head. Elbows towards the thighs. Legs a little wider. And knees turning inwards. Good. Gaze to the knees. Then open the elbows, bring the head just to a neutral position in line with the straight neck, and then round. Elbows in. Inhale, open. Then elbows in. And inhale, open, just with a neutral neck. Good. And then head up. Good. Bring the elbows down. So we're all doing this bit, chin tucked in, lengthen the legs. Okay, soft knees. Push into the elbows, lift the chest, gaze down to the toes. Dig the heels in. If it feels too wobbly, you can bring the knees a little bit more up. Good. Now push into your hands, engage your core, come up and off your bolster. Okay, legs apart. Bolster between the ankles. And then you've got a little pressure in pushing the bolster with the ankles. And then a very gentle forward bend, but with the hands on straight ahead on the bolster. Straight down the middle. Heels pushing away. Gentle wide leg forward bend. Very nice. Keep breathing. Roll the body up. Let's go a little bit further back. Straight spine. Sitting up tall. Just sit here for a little bit. Looking good, good. Take the left foot, place it past the right knee. So you've just crossed it over. So Francine, not this side, cross it over. Yes, good. Right elbow past left knee and twist. Left hand behind, both shoulders level. Go the other way, Helen. I think, oh no, you're right. Are you right? Which leg have you got up? Hold on. Yeah, right, it's the right arm, yeah. If it's the left leg up, it's the right arm around. Yeah, everybody's in different directions. That's why I'm a little bit confused. Okay, good. Nice, good. Let's bring those legs out in front. So again, sit up tall. Good. So this is your right leg. If you haven't done the right leg yet, right leg comes down across. It's then the left arm round, opposite arm to leg and hand back behind. Yes, lovely. Both shoulders down. If your right shoulder's up, bend at the elbow. Lovely. Lovely. Gentle turn to the front. Uncross. Come into classic child pose. Fish was a gentle back bend. We now need to counteract it with a forward fold. Keep the head on the floor. Use your block. Or use your block. Arms down by your ankles. Okay, lovely, everyone. Gently bringing your body up. Sitting with the legs out in front. I want you to squeeze your right knee into the chest and your right foot's off the floor. Push the navel forwards, hold at the knee. Good. Good. Soften the ankle and the foot, give it a little wiggle. Nice. And then you reach for the foot, turn that right knee out, and your right hand can be on the knee. And we just start to rock the baby side to side. Remember to sit up tall, don't round the back. Good. And then foot to the front, hold the toes. And just stretch up as high as you can. There might be a bend in the knee, that's fine. Push the navel forwards. Lovely. Keep those left toes involved. Beautiful, Claire. Good. Come down. Slide the right leg away. Hug your left knee. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Sit up tall. Give your ankle a little bit of a rock. Good. Hold the foot. Turn the knee out. And rock side to side. Lovely. Try and get that foot quite high. Don't have it down here. Lift it quite high if the knee allows. Good. Foot turns to the front. Stretch the left leg as high as you can. Push the navel forwards. Wonderful. Exhale down. Just for a bit of fun, we'll do both. So reach the feet. I'm going to hold my toes and then stretch straight. Feet can be a little bit apart or they can be together, whatever gets you staying. Beautiful. Keep smiling, Irene. You're doing very well. Very well. Well done. I think we're all still up. Well done. Excellent. Coming down with control. Just cross at the ankles and just elbows past the shins and let the head hang. Perfect. We are now in time for our inversion leading into final relaxation. So you can choose either shoulder stand to Shavasana or legs up on your bolster, then Shavasana. So yeah, cover up, grab some water and get yourself settled for either type of inversion is absolutely fine with me. Once you're in your inversion, I also want you to listen to your body and do some lovely variations and lovely movements, really. Any sort of flowy movements that feels nice. Do that. Oh, how lovely. Good. It's a free-for-all today, so not only am I asking you to either do shoulder stand or bolster and do whatever you like, we have 7 minutes left. You decide how long you want to be in your inversion and how long you want for relaxation. Don't forget your ankles as well as whatever you're doing in your inversion. Make sure you're just doing your last stretching out, flowy movement, deep breaths. 7 minutes. 3 more minutes. Okay, so gently come out of your lovely Shavasana, everyone. Well done. Very slowly and gently make your way to the monitor. Oh, I nearly didn't turn off the recording. Namaste, those on catch up.